everybody? It's Zach. Welcome back to the annual after party discussion for Loki episode 4. Guys, oh my god, this will be the spoiler discussion. If you have not watched episode 4 of Loki yet, please do so. I just want to start off by saying, what a fucking episode. What an episode. My adrenaline is pumping. I just want to start off by saying, I love how I was second guessing. Loyalty within the ranks of, B15, the one dude, I can't remember his name, that was looking over all like Docs and the other was it I forget what they're called, the other kind of like agents around the TVA. What's up? What's up, all things dope? It's been a minute since I've seen you. How's it going, bro? I went an episode. Wow, that ending literally gave me goosebumps, dude. Jerry, I'm right there with you. I was worried that the dude, I forget his name. Let me know, guys, down in the comments below. What is the dude's name that is the other kind of agent around the TVA that works with B15? I forget his name. That was looking over Docs in them, and the other I forget what they're called. I always forget what they're called. But I was honestly thinking he was gonna like almost feel like, did I make the wrong choice by siding with like B15, Mobius, and also Casey and Obi? Like, did I make the right choice about not pruning the branches? So I was really worried that when he was looking after Victor Timely, he was gonna kill Victor Timely, and I was already worried enough because Brad Wolf is a piece of shit. Brad Wolf has always been a piece of shit, but he's a bigger piece of shit now that he let freaking Ravonna and also Miss Minutes kill Docs and the rest of the Minutemen. That really pissed me off. And Docs automatically, I was real glad when Moby's like, if I like reboot the TVA, it makes it where people are allowed to use magic in the TVA. And I love how Sylvie and Loki are like, turn it off. Like, we'll have our magic. We'll be firing on all cylinders. Like, there will be nothing to hold us back. And I'm so glad that Loki did round 2 with Brad Wolf. I'm so glad that Sylvie literally enchanted him to kill Renslayer. That was awesome. I know Renslayer's technically not dead because she is in the void. And of course, in the void, there is, of course, Alioth. And if Alioth kind of knows Renslayer via, us, this big secret was Ravonna worked with He Who Remains side by side at the end of time. She was in the Citadel working with him. So when he like enchanted Alioth, maybe she was there when, he enchanted Alioth, He Who Remains. So I feel like because of that, I think Ravonna won't die at the hands of Alioth in the void. I don't think she'll die because I think she was there when He Who Remains enchanted Alioth to begin with. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm so glad Miss Minutes gets rebooted. Maybe that means that she won't be so bad. Hopefully, I think she'll still be around, but she's being rebooted with the TVA, so hopefully she won't be as bad. Just finished that. She was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. Chaotix. I cannot believe that ending. I also knew Victor Timely was going to get like exploded, get disintegrated, turn into silly string. It kind of reminded me when like you get like ripped up by the loom. It kind of reminded me when Wanda literally turns turned Reed Richards into silly string. It literally literally pull and peel licorice. Bro got turned into pull and peel licorice. Victor Timely walking out there when the loom had so much radiation. I knew that was gonna happen. I kept saying, Loki, it needs to be you, bro, because you're Asgardian. If Thor can survive Nevadelir, like at the heart of a dying star, to literally create Stormbreaker, I mean, literally he was about to die, but like he survived. Loki should be able to survive that radiation, no problem. And I know in one of the trailers, spoilers for if you guys didn't watch a lot of the trailers, if you don't want to know, Loki eventually is going to be the one that goes out there that probably to save the TVA. He'll realize that I need to go out there to go do that. I knew from the trailers, I was like, it's going to be him that saves the TVA. It's definitely going to be Loki. He's going to go out there, and I don't think he'll get disintegrated because in one of the trailers, he's just walking out there and he seems fine. So I feel like that will probably be the last episode where like he figures out, oh my god, like, oh, I survived. Like, what do we need to do to win? It's going to be, I need to be the one to go out there. I need to take a chance. I'm not quite sure if I'll survive, but I'm the last hope. This is the last choice the last kind of thing I didn't try yet, and I got to do this. And I feel like that's going to be the last episode where he's the one that goes out there to, save the loom before it goes kaboom. And I'm so excited. There's a lot of sequences that we haven't seen yet in the series, and I think we're going to get in these next couple of episodes. For starters, we have one where like Loki kind of like, kind of time loops out and goes in front of like a car dealership. It looks like it could be on the sacred timeline, maybe where Mobius is. I think he's gonna probably jump between different points of time. Maybe where like we see one where we see Mobius's life. Maybe we see one where B15's life. Maybe we see one with Casey's life on the sacred timeline. Maybe we even see one with Obi's life on the sacred timeline. I think Loki is probably intertwined via time slipping, and he's going to slip into different parts of his friends' lives before he gets to the one moment where like he needs to be like, I need to save us, I need to do this. And what if Loki sacrifices himself to save everybody? What if Loki does that and we kind of think he's dead, but what if he isn't dead and we end up seeing him in like Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars? Wouldn't that be really dope? I don't know if that's what's going to end up happening or not, but I do think he's going to be the one that realizes I need to go out there to save my friends, to save my loved ones. And I love that line where we get to actually have him and Loki talking in this episode, or Sylvie and Loki talking in this episode, where like I wanted them to have a moment where it's like they didn't really get to have a moment when she was kind of like shutting him out, saying like you need to destroy the TVA, whether you are a part of the TVA now. Back in like not last week's episode, but in episode 3 or maybe in episode 2. So it was really really nice that them finally have a moment, and him to really tell her like, she's like, it doesn't sound like they're having free will if we're looking over the branches. And he's like, that's just how it needs to be. We need to be the ones to look after the TVA and to look after the branches. And she's like, it feels like we're playing God. And I love that line when he's like, we are gods, Sylvie, we're gods, whether we like it or not. We need to be the ones to protect the branches. We need to be the ones to look after the TVA. And it's so fitting how much Loki has grown. This character has grown so much. And I just love the writers and the directors that really grew this character. I think, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say it right now. Loki has the best character development of all time. Of all time, especially from a villain turning into a hero. Best character development. I shit you not. It's up there. It's so up there. Chaos said, Loki's dead too many times. Loki's died too many times for him to die or take die in the show. Or fake die in the show. I don't think he'll fake die in the show, but I feel like he'll reach to the point where like I wouldn't be surprised if he thinks he actually did die in the show and somehow he comes back in Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars, if they actually do want him like sacrificing himself because he wants to save his friends, and him thinking he's dead, but like maybe he finds out in Kang Dynasty he's not dead and he helps everybody out. That could happen. Maybe not, but I think he'll have a realization. I need to save my friends. I need to be the one to do this. I need to take a chance if I'm even going to survive this, but I know I want to save my friends. And if there's a chance I will survive out there, I got to do it. I feel like there's going to be a moment like that. It was just super emotional seeing B15 almost about to cry. I teared up, guys. In my reaction, I teared up. I was about to cry. I was like, this is actually like nerve-wracking that they failed. I'm like, they actually failed. And Loki's face of like, what, like, and everybody, them scrambling, saying, what did we do wrong? What just happened? I felt that. The music made me feel that. That music is so strong. At the end of this episode, hearing that Loki theme, that like dun 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 dun, like it's so perfect. What a cliffhanger! That's all I gotta say. This is my favorite episode. Not only that, but we get the full circle moment where Loki, future Loki, sees his past self, and he is the I knew that he was going to be the one to prune himself, but we get to see it from future Loki's perspective, seeing past Loki's perspective of him looking for the prune stick. And also when the moment when Sylvie got trapped in the elevator and she's wearing the same outfit, I was like, oh my god, we're going to have that full circle moment. And I love how they pan to past Loki running around the TVA looking for the prune stick. The camera work is top notch. They really did the full circle moment. And you heard everything that past Loki heard looking for that prune stick. I love it. And it's funny because our future Loki picked up the phone and it was Obi saying, where are you guys? Like, you guys got to get down here. Beautiful full circle moment. That's how you use time travel. I love it. Really, they've executed kind of that Back to the Future element of seeing your past self or your future self. I love it. I think they've executed using the time travel so well. I feel like the show in general has done it so well. In particularly this season with the time slipping, I feel like they've just executed it so well. Yes, bro, super wise. That ending, I know, bro. This episode is my favorite episode. I'm saying it right now. This is my favorite episode of the season. It really is. And we've had some banger episodes. It's definitely, I would say, probably the first episode. I would do this episode, episode 4, first episode, probably episode 3 or 2, and then I would probably say episode 3. That's probably how I would rank them, because I love that chase sequence in episode 2, when Loki is chasing after Brad. I love that sequence. And we also get that cool sequence with Sylvie and Loki holding hands using their magic, like merging their magic together. So honest to God, this is my favorite episode. What a cliffhanger. Well done, Marvel. Well done, writers. Well done, directors of this show. Outstanding performance, outstanding episode. Love this episode. I love it. I love it. I love it. I actually want to rewatch this episode. I shit you not, guys. Just so well done. I felt for Victor Timely. I really hope when Loki gets back to that moment, Victor Timely has a chance to survive. I'm really hoping, because I really care for that character, and I really do think he just wants to do good. And you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I feel like Sylvie, when Sylvie said, I saw that, I saw that he was scared. And it kind of, and he said, and I love when Sylvie said, "He who remains wasn't, at least I don't think he was." And she's like questioning, was he who remains actually scared when I killed him? I love that morality, that kind of Sylvie's thinking, what did I do? Like, almost like, what, should I have killed him? Like, was he scared? Like, questioning herself. And like, I love that. And if she would have killed Victor Timely, she would have been a hypocrite for killing someone. You know what I mean? That, you know, when in reality, that Victor Timely isn't he who remains. He's not that person yet. Maybe Loki, since Loki and Sylvie and Mobius are kind of trying to steer him on the right track, he doesn't become that he who remains. He does the right thing this time. We don't know. And I love that idea that we don't know. So I really hope he's not dead when we get like back to the moment where Loki realizes that I need to go out there. I really hope Victor Timely stays alive. But then again, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to end up happening. But that's what I love about the show, is that we don't know. We don't know, and I love it. So good. Although you said, could Miss Minutes be good after the reset? That's what I'm thinking, although there is a chance that the TVA got reset. We might get classic Miss Minutes back. Maybe someone that's not so mischievous anymore. Maybe that wiped her memory, the factory reset. She's never got reset before. I hope so, because Miss Minutes is an ass. Miss Minutes is a straight ass, and I'm really hoping when that reset happens, she goes back to kind of being all jolly. I really hope so, and being helpful. Chaotic said Victor Timely is so awkwardly relatable. Yeah, he is. I was like, kind of like, I felt something also when like bro gave, I can't remember his name, the one in the Minutemen that was, kind of real close to B-15, when you gave him the hot chocolate. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna." I was like, "Oh man." I was like, "Please tell me he didn't spike that though." I was a little worried. I'm like, "Please tell me you're not evil." But he wasn't. You know what I mean? He wasn't. He just wanted, like, he was just very happy on the fact of a hot chocolate machine. He was just so, just, amazed by that. He was just at awe that there's a hot chocolate machine. It made me feel for, dude, Jonathan Majors, man. He's such a damn good actor. I'm really, knock on wood, he didn't do those allegations. I'm really hoping he didn't. I'm really hoping. I feel like from what we know, again, we don't know the full story, but from what it looks like, from what it sounds and looks like from the evidence, it makes it looks like he didn't do those allegations. So I'm really, knock on wood, hoping that he didn't, because damn, he did a really phenomenal job in this episode, and it just would really make me upset. Kind of my initial thought on Jonathan Majors, when I always thought he was a good dude when I like first saw him, and back in I forget the name of the show on the top of my head. You guys probably know the name of the show. It was a show on Amazon Prime. You guys will probably like think of it. I'm like kind of like having like a brain fart, but I really hope that he didn't do those things, because like I just really hope not. It's such a shame. You know what I mean? I really hope, I really think that he didn't, though, from the news that's coming out about everything. I feel like it's more sure than anything. I feel like it's more that those allegations were fake. But we really honestly won't know until like officially it's like rolled through that he didn't do anything. But I feel like as far as we know, he didn't, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, honestly though, like what an amazing performance by him. He really is talented, really. Some of the episode was filler. Jimmy, I don't think so, bro. I don't know where you get that from. I don't think any of it was really filler. Everything was really executed the way it needed to be. I enjoyed every moment of this episode. I didn't see really any filler. But if that's what you think, that's all cool and all. But although you said I hope there's another good Kang. I mean, although I really do think that this Kang will come back because I think via the time slipping, Mobius and all them will come back as well, and he'll kind of probably figure out. It'll probably be like a constant moment where like it will blow up and he has to figure out. It'll be like, kind of like a Groundhog's Day probably, where he needs to figure out what do we need to do right to fix to get that device out there to stop the loom from going critical. I bet you will probably be like that, but we'll just have to wait and see. Jimmy, I can kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for Timely. I do. I do. I really feel bad for him. He does not want to be that person. He gets to make his own decision. He is not that. He is not he who remains. Things have been changed now. He probably got like that course of him becoming he who remains has been altered. I do think that this is a whole new Timely. I feel like this is Timely. He might not even become he who remains anymore. We really don't know, and that's what I love about the show. JER, we just witnessed another Hiroshima cheese, bro. um, Jamegi, you said, are you gonna watch FNAF movie? I'm gonna watch the FNAF. Look, I don't like the FNAF games. I've never gotten into them, but of course I'll watch it because my brother's watching it with his friends. I'll probably watch it with him. We're ordering from our favorite pizza joint. They're gonna have my brother ordered a cookie cake. I'll probably, if he lets me, I'll probably sit with him and his friends while they watch the movie. If not, I'll probably take some pizza, take a slice of cookie cake, and watch it myself. But of course I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I am interested to see it's good. People said it's terrible for early reviews, but of course I'm gonna watch it. Um, Seven Charlie, Seven Charlie, you said this might be my favorite Loki episode so far. I totally agree with you. Also, Seven Charlie, I think you're new to the channel, and if you are, welcome to the Heroverse channel. Happy to have you here. Definitely make sure to subscribe because we do these pre-show episode discussions and after-party episode discussions every Thursday at 7, or I guess at 8 p.m. But I start my stream at 7:50 for the pre-streaming loop before the stream starts. But yeah, welcome to the channel if you're new here. I think you are, so welcome. But yeah, I totally agree with you. This is definitely my favorite episode of Loki so far of the season. I am blown away. I am at awe. I feel like they just put so much love into the show. You could you could feel the love and dedication that people put into the show. I just outstanding, especially for people. These aren't even the same writers and directors from the first season, mind you, but they have executed brilliantly on bringing it one step up from the first season. Like this season has just been phenomenal. It really has. Obviously, will Ravonna be the big bad this season? I feel like probably. I feel like that's really the only villain really left. I would say is Ravonna, and she probably has an axe to grind that she got sent to the void. I feel like she will, like, again, because I'm saying this right now, I think she was there when He Who Remains put the spell on Goliath. I think that she was there, and probably Goliath will remember her and will spare her and won't take her out. And she's probably going to use Goliath probably as a weapon, as he was used as a weapon for He Who Remains. I definitely think that she's going to try to like weaponize Goliath even more and probably try to use it for her advantage. I bet you. This is definitely not the last time we're gonna see of Ravonna, that's for sure. I don't think that she will get eaten by Goliath when we see her, because we're definitely gonna, because we see a moment where she is in the void in the trailer, and I definitely think, and she's coming face to face with Goliath, and I do think Goliath won't kill her. I definitely I don't think that Goliath will. Jerry, you said my theory, Victor Timely exploding and his DNA scattering through the universe might be what set the Kangs free, or what creates the Kang variants. Maybe you could be right, bro. Keep that theory. You could be right. Chaos, he said, I'll probably watch with my friend on Sunday. That's when if I'm COVID negative. Well, good. I really hope that you are, bro, and I really hope that you have a fun time watching the FNAF movie. Like I said, guys, I've never been a fan of the FNAF games, but I think it looks like an interesting movie. I'm gonna watch it, and hell, I'll take any chance to watch a movie like that, especially since it's around the spooky season. I'm interested to see if it's any good. And also, I want some cookie cake, and I also want some of my favorite pizza. So like, I'm gonna like watch the movie. Why the hell not? Seven Charlie, you said I just subscribed. It's 10 where I live, so I need to go to bed. Well, okay, thank you for subscribing. Means the world to me. I'm glad to have you a part of the fam here. And yeah, definitely can't wait to see you next week. Hope you're here next Thursday for the pre-show and after show. Thank you again. I completely agree with everything you are saying. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad we're on the same page. Like I said, I loved this episode. I gotta watch this episode again. I'm just so giddy right now. What a great episode. And I'm so glad because I get to watch Gen V right after this. And I do think that we're in for a great episode of Gen V. Jim Miggy, you said it was a great episode. I definitely think it's going to be, especially after last week's episode. Yeah, I definitely also, I'm thinking about getting some food. I'm probably gonna end stream right now because I actually want to go order some food real quick and go get something to eat. Because I'm starving, so I'll probably make something to eat while I watch Gen V. I might save my money and just make something to eat downstairs. I feel like that's probably the best idea. There is definitely some food in the house. I might make some like Velveeta and shit, but you know. Welcome to the Heroverse, Charlie. Yes, Chaotix. Yeah. Everybody, welcome. Charlie, of course, to the Heroverse. Everybody, welcome her. Yeah, definitely, guys. Like I said, super, super excited for next week's episode. I think it's gonna be a fun episode. Wow, that's how you do a cliffhanger. That's how you do a cliffhanger. And yeah, I'm super excited for next week's episode. If anybody ends up coming across my review for episode 4 of Loki, let me know how much you liked this episode. Let me know if you didn't like this episode. Let me know your standouts of this episode. And if you are new here, subscribe to the channel, post notifications, and of course, like this video. It will be a video by the time you guys probably see this. If you weren't able to make it to the stream, because I'm gonna end the stream here because I want to go get something to eat. But what an episode! Thank you for everybody coming here, joining the after party discussion. I love doing these so much. You guys are the best. You guys, like I say every day, you guys motivate me each and every day to be the best person I could be and strive for my dreams, literally, and achieve my dreams. So thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for being here. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys, literally. So thank you. But I'm gonna be ending stream right now. So I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next Thursday for episode 5 of Loki season 2. Peace.